Namaste, and welcome to the third annual Nepal Moot Court Competition. I want to first welcome and thank all of our competitors, judges, and staff for participating in what I expect will be a fantastic competition. It's really exciting to be among an energetic group of aspiring attorneys who are ready to jump into the arena of international human rights law. This competition is a specialized arena where the results are judged not by the number of punches landed on your opponents, but by the ability to effectively articulate sophisticated legal concepts, both in writing and orally, before panels of tough judges who will be deliberately challenging your advocacy skills at every moment. As you know, this is the third year that the U.S. Embassy and U.S. Department of Justice have hosted this competition. Unlike in previous years where we all gathered here in Kathmandu, this year we are getting together virtually over the internet. And although it's not quite the same as being able to spend time together, we are still very hopeful that students from law schools in Nepal and in the United States can make personal connections on the legal issues confronting a whole new generation of lawyers all around the world. Even with a virtual competition, this is still a very heavy lift. It takes months of planning to put together the hypothetical case, takes countless hours of logistics to find judges, to organize competitors, and so on. Additionally, for the competitors, we know this virtual format has its own challenges, whether it's figuring out how to use the platform or competing at unique hours on the clock due to the rounds taking place in two very different time zones. Most students balance this competition along with serious other duties for school or work, and we hope that your dedication is rewarded by a really robust competition experience. Based on the positive responses we've received from competitors in past years, we knew we just had to host this competition again. So why are these competitions so important? First, as we see in the problem, the world's challenges are only becoming more complicated. And in order to ensure that the rule of law can deal with these complications, we need excellent young advocates like yourselves to think of solutions. Strong legal advocates defend constitutional principles and international human rights law. Strong legal advocates push to improve laws in need of reform. Strong advocates, whether on the side of the prosecution or the defense, see that justice is served. And those are just a few examples. Strong legal advocates are critical to the credibility and sustainability of any justice system, whether that's in the US or here in Nepal. So both countries face challenges today that require modern solutions. In Nepal, with a new constitution creating a federal model, there's a great deal of debate to be had concerning the interpretation and application of this system. Additionally, with the new criminal code being passed a few years ago, Nepal stands at the precipice of having a modern and unique legal regime that will need advocates such as yourselves to mold it and to implement it. These issues impact everything from economics to public health to access to justice and the rule of law. The U.S. has faced its own challenges historically in interpreting and applying law to ensure that everyone has access to justice. This is an ongoing struggle that has been impacted by well-trained legal advocates who have struggled to ensure that a 200-year-old constitution can still deliver justice to all today. A common issue facing both countries is how to best protect the rights of historically disenfranchised minorities, and that is central to the competition hypothetical this year. Going beyond the domestic law, this competition also helps prepare students for the rigors of the international legal world. As people and governments become more connected, so do legal systems. And whether it's in the development of international human rights law or combating crime that knows no political boundaries, lawyers are increasingly required to engage globally. By bringing together Howard University's law school, the alma mater of our vice president, and numerous international judges into this competition in Nepal, our hope is that there will be a two-way exchange throughout. Students and judges from the US will have the valuable experience of interacting with their Nepali counterparts and learning from their perspectives. And at the same time, facilitating an interaction with American judges and students is meant to help expose students in Nepal to advocating beyond Nepal's borders. The U.S. Embassy and Department of Justice are so proud to be hosting this competition once again, and we anticipate great performances for all the participants. And we're looking forward to the intensity of the competition over these next several days. In particular, we would like to thank both the memorial and oral round judges who are living around the world and who are making this competition an exceptional experience for all of the participants. Thank you, and good luck. Namaste.